Hey to all you cave guys and cave gals, Caveman Mining here. I hope everyone is well and having a phenomenal day. On today's video, I wanted to bring some closure to the topic of our solo mining journey. As you guys know, we have been solo mining Ravencoin for just about a week, actually a little bit over a week technically. And long story short is we did a little bit of gambling. Sometimes in gambling you win and you lose.
You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
I don't want to spill the beans.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough.
But in our particular case, we did lose the gamble.
Le who? The her.
And I will go through that with you guys and explain a little bit about the things that have transpired over the last week. But before we get into the negative stuff, I wanted to put in a little bit of a positive plug and let you guys know to watch the whole video, because at the end of this video, we are going to be announcing a sweet giveaway involving Ravencoin, and that is going to be sponsored by minerpool.org. And we're going to be explaining a little bit about some things that we are going to be doing with them involving their pool and our next steps with Ravencoin. Next steps here is we're going to take a jump upstairs into the laptop, and we're going to go over or recap the last week of solo mining Ravencoin. So we'll see you there in just a moment. Okay guys, so we're in the laptop here and I'm going to jump right to it and cut to the chase. So as you guys know, we mined Ravencoin on solo mining for over a week, and the quick result is we got nothing. We got the big donut hole. We got 0 rewards.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Now, I'm a little bit bummed out, but in the same respect, it was a high potential and a high possibility that this would happen, and of course it did. Our personal luck did grow over the course of the week. I think we started out with 29%, and then ramping up to about 40, 50, 60, and I think we got all the way up to 67 now. What you guys are looking at here, I did take or I'm taking off as we speak the machines from 2 miners, so you'll see some of the workers getting pulled off and the hash rates shrinking. I'd rather be telling you guys we hit a block and, you know, be jumping with joy for excitement, but that's the reality. And hey, we're gonna move on here. I think the strategy that we did with pointing our whole farm in retrospect was not a solid strategy, right? So, you know, we're really burning all of our hashing power. There was no passive income for me for over a week. It was an experience, a learning experience. I think if I was to solo mine again, I would probably just choose 1 or 2 cards and then have the rest of my farm doing either pool mining, regular pool mining of Ravencoin, or mining Ethereum, or what have you. So, you know, let me know in the comments below what, if anyone is solo mining Ravencoin, like what is your strategy beyond the halving, and we'll see what happens when Ethereum goes, you know, proof of stake, you know, how much more valuable or how much more utilized Ravencoin is, and we'll kind of gauge things as we go from there. But the next step for our farm is we're going to take all of the hash rate. We had about 370 mega hash on Ravencoin, and we are going to just do regular pool mining. And we're going to be doing this with minerpool.org. And I'm going to be doing this myself for a week. And I would want to see what is the reward structure that we get at the end of the week. How much Ravencoin can we actually obtain? And I wanted to cover with you guys how to use minerpool.org as a mining pool to mine Ravencoin, and we'll go through that super quick here. Now, if you guys go to minerpool.org, the first thing you're going to see is Ravencoin's loyalty program. So we're going to go ahead and click start mining, and that's going to bring us to a page that has 2 options. One is a wallet and one is connect. We're going to go ahead and hit connect. So we're going to be presented with 3 options for minerpool.org's pool mining. The first is EU, and you can see the servers and the ports here below. Just to note, on each 3 of those geo countries, it's the same order. The top server is for regular GPU mining. The second one is for Nicehash. Third one is for the static port for Nicehash. So we are in the US, so we're going to go ahead and choose that. I've gone ahead already and I've plugged this information into Hiveos and into our Windows machines that are mining Ravencoin. So if we tab over to Hiveos really fast here, we're going to go ahead and hit the edit button on our flight sheet just so we can kind of get a bit more of an intimate look at the settings. So if you guys want to use this pool, which I encourage you to do, because I'll explain 2 really good reasons why you should use this pool now and why you should be using this pool after the halving. What I want to do with you really quick is just show you a capture in Hiveos here and go over the flight sheet and the minerpool.org settings. So I have one cooked up here. I'm just going to hit edit. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have your coin set to Raven, your wallet set to your Raven wallet, and make sure you change your pool to minerpool.org. Configure your server up to the proper geolocation server. For us, it is the US North America server, and we did a split of 2 different miners, Team Red Miner and T-Rex Miner, just because we have a split of NVIDIA and AMD cards, so that just made sense for us. And then once that's all set, you just go ahead and hit update or apply and apply it to all workers. So that is a quick snippet of how we can set this up within Hiveos, and you can see here that we're already hashing away at 277 mega hash per second. And if we look at the Windows end, I'm just going to go ahead into a bat file that I used. For us, we're using T-Rex Miner because this is an NVIDIA card. So you have your Kapow algorithm, your Stratum server, which is the Raven US.minerpool.org, and our port space dash u space wallet dot worker space -p, and then you want to put in a password. Okay, so once you have everything mining away, you can now go back into raven.minerpool.org, and you can go ahead and on the top button you can go ahead and paste in your wallet address. That will come up. So once we get into the dashboard, we can obviously see our hash rate over the days, weeks, and months. That's pretty cool. We can see it on a more digital versus a linear format here on the left hand side to see our current 5-minute average, 1 hour, 3 hour, 12 hour, 24 hour, so on and so forth. We can go ahead and see our balance in the middle here to see what's pending, unpaid, total, paid, minimum payout, threshold set to 1 Ravencoin, and then you can go ahead and change the amount of coins. So I just wanted to cover at a high level the minerpool.org's loyalty program. This is what I would call a little bonus or extra incentive on top of just raw out using their pool for mining. So miners that continuously use their pool are rewarded with extra coins every week when the loyalty campaign is active. So look out for that little green on button. So the loyalty programs are supported entirely from their funds, meaning the pool's funds. So when the funds are over, the campaign turns off for all miners. So you'll actually be able to see that red off button on their pool live on the GUI. So they just want to give an example. So they offer a loyalty extra bonus for every 10 coins for every 100 mega hash over a week. So you need to continuously mine for the whole week with an uptime of at least 95%. So it's really an incentive to stay connected to their pool, which is really cool. There's not a lot of mining Ravencoin pools that do this reward system out there. Uptime is refreshed every minute. At the end of each loyalty program week, they pay out the rewards based on your average hash rate for the last 7 days. So if your uptime isn't accomplished, the week bonus is gone right at that point, and then the next loyalty program will start over from scratch for all miners. So if you don't have 100 mega hash, no harm, no foul. For example, if you mine with a 7-day average of a hash rate of 20 mega hash, that's equivalent to a 1 times of a 1080 Ti card. So after 1 week of mining, you'll get a proportional bonus of the 10 extra coins There is a cap limit of the rewarded hash rates. You know, take a look at this program on here. I think it's pretty cool, and there's a disclaimer here. It says don't try to cheat on that using multiple mining addresses or other methods. So I mentioned to you guys there was a couple of reasons why we chose to use minerpool.org. One is that I learned through chatting with them over the last couple weeks that we know the halving is coming up in January 11th to be specific. They are claiming that even after the halving happens, they will be retaining the reward set that exists today. So they're not actually going to be cutting the rewards in half. So this should be a huge incentive for miners to hop over to their pool who are, you know, considering to mine Ravencoin, or if they're doing it today and they want to continue to do it after the halving. That is something huge. Now, I'm not sure if any other pools out there are doing it. I didn't go into length with some of the owners and the folks that run minerpool.org, what their plan is in terms of how long they would plan to retain the current reward set even after the halving. Maybe they have an idea that once they get a good amount of hash rate over, or people start to join their pool, maybe they'll slowly wean or conform to the new reward set. I'm not quite sure, but again, for me, if I'm mining Ravencoin, that incentive is sure, I'm going to hop right over to minerpool.org. So that's the deal. And to let you guys know what our plan is, I plan to point all of the hash rate, all of my farm over for the next week using minerpool.org to see how much Ravencoin we can obtain, and really checking out this loyalty program, as at this moment it's on. So I want to see how much extra Ravencoin we can earn. I think that'll be pretty cool to see. The other thing I wanted to mention regarding minerpool.org is this video is actually sponsored by them today. And we're teaming up with minerpool.org to do a giveaway for 500 Ravencoins. Now, I wanted to just quickly go over to the rules and how this giveaway is going to be working. So we're going to choose one lucky winner. We're not going to split this up. So, and the contest start date is going to be December 11th, 2021, and it's going to run until the 13th of December 2021. So that being said, in this video here, as we're speaking, I want you guys to comment below using the special keyword, which is going to be avocado. Step 2 is going to be you must mine Ravencoin for a minimum of 3 hours on minerpool.org. Step 3, we're going to be putting a Google's form document link in the description below. So please, after you watch this video, click on the Google Forms URL, and you must fill out your YouTube account name and then put in your Ravencoin address right next to that you have used for the 3 hours of mining on minerpool.org. And then after that, guys, we will go ahead and announce a winner. You need to pay attention to the content that I put out. The best way to do that is to hit the subscribe button, hit all the bells, so you'll be notified when we do the announcement of the giveaway. So once we choose the winner, we'll be doing a random comment picker on the recorded video for the announcement. And then shortly after, immediately after we make the announcement, we're going to be going ahead and sending the 500 Ravencoin funds provided by minerpool.org over to your wallet. So that said, guys, I wish you all good luck. I am super excited to have minerpool.org on board to do this giveaway. I think it is a awesome thing for you guys as a community, and it's a great way for us YouTubers to stay in touch with the mining pool developers and owners, as well as back to you guys into the community to let you know what's going on and draw awareness to some of the things that will affect you. So with this said, guys, I'm going to cut the video here. There's not much else to say. We will do a check-in based off of everything we have here shortly. And I just want to wish you guys all a wonderful rest of the week. and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.